guys, today I wanted to tell you about some of my absolutely favourite beauty stuff in the world. I did film this video and then I accidentally deleted it, which if you watch the last couple of videos you'll know about, but I have decided to refilm it today and I'm really looking forward to showing you this stuff. Some of them you'll have seen before and some of them are new ones, but I just realised I was using the same ones over and over again. So if I'm using the same stuff over and over again, obviously it's because I like it. So let me show you what I've been using. Today I decided to change up my foundation. So for the first time when filming, I decided to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation, and mine is in the colour medium 62. They also have a 57 as well, which I find is a little bit more yellow based, but I really like it, and I haven't used it filming before. I have occasionally used it when I've gone out and stuff, but this is such an amazing foundation. Like, look how clear my skin looks. I know you can see like the odd blemish here and there, but this bad boy is really good at covering stuff up. And I notice when I use this, I don't need to use concealer. So I'll use concealer under my eyes, but this stuff covers up everything. The only thing I notice, and I'm going to mention this with my second product, is I like to use the Beauty Blender. I'm sorry it's so dirty. I tend to like to use the Beauty Blender because I think it's a really amazing product and it applies foundation flawlessly. The only problem with this is this dries way too fast for this. So I am so used to putting like a little blob all over my face and then going in with this casually and like dabbing it all in. I can't do that with this foundation. So what I need to do with this foundation is do like literally a section at a time and then apply it and then do a section at a time, because this is a really, really thick foundation and it's pretty much full coverage. So if you have acne prone skin or you have a lot of scarring that you want to cover or a lot of blemishes and pigmentation, I would say this is a really, really great foundation to use. I can't find it in the UK like high street, so I had to purchase it online. I can't even remember where I bought it because I bought two colours because I wasn't sure which one was going to match my skin and I had to take a risk. I could probably get away with both of them. One of them is just slightly more yellow toned than this one, but I don't know, I just felt like using this one today and to me it seems to look absolutely fine. And the best thing is, like, I just save on concealer when I'm using this because the only place I have to conceal is under my eyes, and it's amazing, like amazing foundation. I don't know why I didn't talk about this before, and I feel really bad because I've bought it, I've had it, I use it occasionally when I go out. The only reason I don't use it like on filming days and I forget about it is because it takes a little bit longer to apply because you have to work with it a little bit more. But apart from that, amazing foundation. Next product is the one that I am wearing on my lips right now, and I have been wearing in the last few videos that I filmed, and this is my MAC Satin lipstick in Twig. It is like the perfect nude for Indian skin. I would say don't apply it without a liner because it's quite my lips but better type colour, and if you want obviously to define your lips, then I do think it needs to go with a lip liner. I use Plum because I just use Plum with everything and I can't be bothered to invest in any more lip liners, but you can pretty much use any other nudie coloured or whatever you want. I tend to possibly slightly overline slightly, but I think it's just because I don't really have much of a Cupid's bow, so I tend to have to kind of draw one in a little bit. But this is like the best lipstick in the world. It is one of my favourites, and it's probably the most asked about lipstick when I'm wearing it in a video. It's the one that you guys ask about the most, and it's the one I've been wearing in my last few videos. So if you're wondering what it is, it's MAC's Twig, and it's just incredible for anyone my skin tone or darker or even lighter. It's for everybody. Another product I need to show you which I absolutely love. So obviously I've been having some skin dramas recently, and I've been trying not to use like really grainy type face washes because I read about how bad that is for my skin. So what I've done is I've got rid of I've actually finished most of like my grainy stuff anyway, and I have some empties to show you which I'll film like another time, but I'm starting to use face washes that don't foam, and I'm starting to use like cleansers that don't foam because actually I don't feel that there's any difference. So I feel like, yes, I thought grainy stuff was getting rid of stuff, and now all I do is use like a non-grainy thing, but I just cleanse twice and it does like the same job without aggravating my skin and aggravating my pimples and breaking my skin and breaking my pimples. And it's just, my skin was just like horrendous. It is getting a lot better, but one thing that I feel has made a huge difference is this Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. So let me read what it says on the back. It's unique rice-based powder formula, activates upon contact with water. So it is basically like a powder, and when you mix in a little bit of water, you can turn it into like a paste, and then you apply that on your face and you just kind of gently rub it in. It does feel a little bit scratchy on the skin, but if you kind of rub it in hard enough so that it's not like, it forms like a really smooth paste, it smells like rice. Like, it literally smells like rice, and I really like it. It says that it's okay to use daily, but I don't use it daily because I know that sometimes if I get a flare up and then it forms into like a whitehead, this kind of just gets rid of it off the surface, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing. So I tend to use it when I don't have any new cysts, like cystic acne. I tend to use it when I don't have whiteheads, and at the moment I don't have any because I haven't got any like new pimples showing through. So at the moment I've just got a lot of scarring and stuff on my face, which is horrible, but I'm kind of working through it and I'm changing my skin routine, and once I find something that works for me, I will definitely let you guys know. But this is one thing that, number one, it's going to take me ages to get through anyway, and number two, it's such a good product, I cannot see myself not liking it anytime soon because it works. Like, because my skin feels like squeaky clean afterwards, and it works, and it doesn't have a horrible smell, doesn't have any weird colouring or fragrance or anything like that. It's literally just like exfoliating the surface, and I can feel it once I'm rinsing it off afterwards. So if you haven't got like an exfoliator, then definitely use something like this. The other thing from the Dermalogica range I've been loving is this sebum cleansing mask, because obviously at the moment I have a lot of acne, I have a lot of stuff and a lot of sebum and oil and all this kind of stuff. It has salicylic acid in it, which is obviously clear to clear congested follicles to minimize development of breakouts, which I feel like it works. So you just apply it, you leave it for 10 minutes, and then you sort of rinse it off. I like clay masks because I think they're better for acne, because I think they take out all the impurities, and really, really good. So one of the face washes I got a sample of is the Cetaphil one. I thought this was just like an American-y type brand, but actually realised I can get it in the UK. I think I can get it in Boots for like £15 for like a bigger tub. So once I finish my sample, and once I finish like a few of my other cleansers, I will definitely invest in a Cetaphil. I use this one in the morning, and I tend to use something a little bit thicker in the evening, because obviously I wear makeup at work, and I want to make sure that in the shower I'm literally removing every ounce of makeup that's on my face. But so far for the mornings, I'm really, really liking this. And even though it doesn't foam, and I thought I wouldn't like it, my skin still like squeaks when I finish using it. So I don't know what they put in this stuff, but I'm like a really big fan already. And it doesn't contain like loads of weird smells. Again, doesn't that really have a colour to it. And I think I'm going to steer clear of anything that just like is a gimmick sale. So stuff with like fluffy packaging, I'm just going to avoid stuff like that, because I generally feel like the nicer it looks, the worse it is for your skin. So I'm just going to use things that look like this because I feel like they're much better for my skin. In terms of makeup wise, I'm going to start with eyebrows because I have been doing stuff to my eyebrows recently. I bought the Brow Bar to Go Whitening Lightening. I kind of got wrapped into that whole gimmick of whitening, lightening, and Gerard Cosmetics and blah blah blah, and I bought a couple of lipsticks, and you know, I kind of wish I hadn't bought them now, but this is the only thing I still use out of everything I bought that time. This was ages ago I purchased all this. Now I got these for my birthday and I'm so excited, so I have to show them. The Becca, what are they called? Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Compact in Opal, which is this one. So excited about these. So this is the one I'm actually wearing now. So this is the highlighter I've got along my cheek, down my nose, and then this is the one in Moonstone as well. I actually got these because just totally scratched it. I got these because I saw Nisha Unleashed wearing them on our meetup day, and I remember like asking her a few times afterwards, and she told me and I kept forgetting. And these are the highlighters, which are amazing. Like I said, this is the Opal one, and the Moonstone one I haven't tried yet, but it's more like a goldy colour. These are like stunning, and thank you so much to my boyfriend that got them, because I really appreciate it, because I know it's not cheap for a couple of highlight compacts, but they will probably last me absolutely forever. The next one is something I've been using pretty much every time I film and every time I go out at the moment, is this little MAC eyeshadow quad in Burgundy ×9. It's basically a really fun, easy, neutral palette. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Manny MUA palette with Makeup Geek. I saw that palette, I totally fell in love with it, but I already had this in my collection. So if it stops me buying something else, I will definitely love this forever. And the colours are so pretty. They're actually quite similar to that palette, but it's really pretty, really stunning, and really, really good for like neutral, everyday kind of makeup. And obviously MAC, it's pigmented, it works for every skin colour, and it's a beautiful little compact palette that I can take with me like on holiday. I'm going on holiday in July and I'm so excited. Next one is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX11. I am using this currently under my eyes right now, and then I've set it with Ben Nye Banana Powder. I talked about this in another video because I was absolutely in love with it. You need the tiniest little amount, and I really like the smell, and that's really weird because it smells like chemicals, but I really like the smell of it, and I love the way that my under eyes look after I've applied it, because it just gets rid of all the darkness. I know you can still see like a little bit, but I just put that down to the way my skin is, and when I compare it with and I compare it without this, then there's a huge difference. So I actually colour correct first and then I apply this on top, and it makes the world of difference. So I don't use this every day because this thing was like almost £50, but definitely worth the £50 because it makes me feel so good when I wear it, and I cover up my under eye circles and people don't even realise they're there, and it's just amazing. And that's what makeup is, it's meant to make you feel good. So last item is something I am using today as well. So I'm using this as like contour and a little bit of highlight. This is my Artist of Makeup contour powder. This is so pretty. I got this so long ago and I did a haul when I bought everything, but it's just huge. It's going to last me forever, and it's really pigmented. So looking at my contour there, and because it's so pigmented, you have to kind of build these things up because you don't want a brown line down the side of your face. But this is really blendable, provided that you've like powdered your face first. It's really blendable, and it's very pigmented. So go with a light hand because you don't want to look like streaky meeky. So this is stunning, and then the highlight is like a goldy colour. I'm going to film another few videos today, but I just wanted to get my favourites out there because this video was supposed to be out like a couple of weeks ago, and then I stupidly deleted it from my computer. So love you all lots, and the only product that's actually not in here is my Baby Lips in Cherry, but I've left one in the car and I've left one at work. So you all know what Baby Lips Cherry looks like because I basically mention it in every single video that I ever do. But absolutely love these products. So if you're looking for anything new, don't go out and buy it just because I'm saying it. But if you're looking for a new contour palette, then get this one. If you're looking for a new eyeshadow palette, then get this one. But they're, you know, I'm not telling you to go out and get it unless you are looking for specific stuff, because I can recommend all of these and they're amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you lots and have an amazing day.